I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Play action with Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Nix trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. You really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you've got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Patterson. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-3 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have it 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. Defense, they ace the test.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Connects with his back. Julian McLaughlin. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Here they go. Getting set for 3rd and 4. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Throwing on first down, Nix escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Patterson. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Vikings 3.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Work makes the dream work.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working a throw, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And this is across midfield, able to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down.
Let's go now.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
We've got a good liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. To the right, he's got to Sloan. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Slot man's in motion right. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he gets this very close to that 1st. It's going to be 3rd and short to the 35.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's Gibbs out of the backfield. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. On the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ran up by the Lexus, that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep, people diabetic. They mouths were full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
59 on the play. And the Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check up.
Here's Ford. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and
He
goal.
was taken down behind the
The
line of
Vikings call a
scrimmage.
timeout. It'll be
It's
their
a loss
first.
of 1.
They'll have
Brings
2
up
left to work
2nd
with
and
before
goal
halftime.
At the 7-yard line.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here.
6-yard gain.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Bronco leading. Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Now McCarthy. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break. putting the tight end in motion. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 in.
Now it's McCarthy. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on
First
from their
and 10
passing
at
game.
the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. They'll go left side with McLaughlin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. Getting out to his left. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Hiking 18.
McCarthy looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41. McCarthy throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to haul him down one. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
At the 31-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's another.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
At the 21-yard
Part of the
line.
reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
14 more yards.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Go! 60 by 2, 60 by 2. 70 ranges, 70 ranges.
On the red zone now. That was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long.
Let's go now.
Here's McCarthy to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Set to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. On the carry, it's Patterson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. To throw, here's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third and a lone yard coming up. This is Patterson on the give. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Mix off the play action. Going all the way to the end zone here. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 24.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
25-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Riker set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Lions football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this deficit. New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Another one for Gibbs. earlier, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Downfield, this fine St. Brown. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action with Nix. Rolling out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 31.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Flush down out to his left. That one gains 7. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All set now. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. Finds him over the middle. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9, and that brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
McCarthy throwing on his 3rd and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 3 yards.
This one goes for 3 yards.
That's
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That one connects. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. He lost the football. And he dodged a turnover there on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see Saul like to slow you down. Your body is acting down. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that.
1st down from the 41. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? TEAM. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
1st and 10. Here's McLaughlin. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings only up by a few. Offense to the line, second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Going power with the big tight end. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
72.
McLaughlin. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
That's twice now. The runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and goal, one of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
Ready? Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Chap 60, Chap 60. Ready?
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Get that popcorn ready. It's fourth and goal late.
Go! Cowboy 80. Go!
Looking to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the countdown. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he's going to field this one in the... Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. To throw. Escapes his grasp. Going to set this up quick.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Drawing up the design keeper. So it's a win for the Vikings. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
You say too late to start, got your heart in a handle. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in a handle. You know you're better than this. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming